We'll now move on to video 5. So we've had the arguments for free trade, although we're going to have a look at those in more detail a bit second on. We're now going to look at protectionism. Protectionism is tariffs and quotas. So are there valid reasons for protectionism? Yes, there is. Number one, Ho Jun Chang, the strategic trade theory, and we might want to protect infant industries. Even in the UK, we can make an argument that we should be protecting our green sector and developing our own capacity to build wind turbines, to build solar panels, etc. Number two is dumping. This is when countries sell their goods at below the market price. So that is against the treaties of the World Trade Organization. However, e.g. Chinese steel. So Chinese steel is undercutting its competitors, so everybody buys steel from China. In the interim period, the steel industry, say in America and the UK, go bust. Therefore, we lose the ability to make our own steel, and therefore we could argue that this is a strategic industry and we should be protecting this industry because we may need this, if we go to war, we may need steel or something like this. We can also say we need it to protect jobs because you can move into a country with free trade and completely destroy all the industries in that country. Not great if you work in those industries because one, you don't get any pay, therefore you have rising unemployment, rising inequality, more crime. Do we really want all of that? Should it always go to the biggest and the mightiest? UK has a very large trade deficit. This year it's 6% of GDP. This then creates a problem for ourselves. Now, the most valid reasons for protectionism, I would say 1, 2, 3. The idea is in the free market, and 4. The idea is in a free market, if people lose their jobs, then they'll find jobs in other areas. But maybe this is wearing a bit thin. It didn't work in Kenya, for example. Because in Kenya, it smashed up all the industries, therefore they could not survive, therefore there was massive fall in demand, etc. If we do have protectionism, then the consumer will be paying a higher price for their goods. Now this will particularly hurt the smaller consumer or the one who's less wealthy because they would have to pay more for their goods. Right, there'll be a loss of dynamic efficiency because there's less competition. It could create trade wars. So we have tariffs, so then other countries have tariffs. The common agricultural policy in the EU has been a complete disaster. If you read up about it, there they have minimum prices, massive surplus of stocks, and then this creates real problems. And actually there is a loss of economic welfare because we have to pay higher prices. Okay, protectionism.